You won't believe what happened when my wife told me, laughing, "I'm going on a date, don't be jealous." That one sentence flipped my entire world upside down. She thought I'd break down or beg her to stay, but my reply, it turned her smile into tears and left everyone stunned. This is how I turned betrayal into the coldest revenge she never saw coming. My name is Ethan, 35 years old, and I believed I had a loyal, honest wife named Sophie. We'd been married for 6 years. I worked as an IT engineer, always busy, but I made time for her. Movie nights, dinners, little surprises. I thought we were happy. But the truth, I was living in a fantasy. It started small. Sophie began dressing up more than usual, glued to her phone and constantly smiling at messages she wouldn't let me see. When I'd ask, "Who's that?" she'd laugh, "Just a friend from work. Don't start your jealousy thing." I trusted her, or maybe I wanted to, but my gut told me something was off. Then, one Friday evening, as I got home early to surprise her with dinner, she walked out of the bedroom in a fancy red dress, perfume strong enough to fill the entire apartment. I smiled and asked, "Where are we going?" She grinned and said, "We? Oh, honey, I'm going on a date. Don't be jealous." For a moment, I froze. I thought she was joking, but she grabbed her purse and said, "Relax. It's just dinner with someone who actually listens to me." Then she laughed. The kind of cruel, confident laugh that tells you she wants to hurt you. I didn't shout, I didn't cry. I just looked at her and said calmly, "Okay, have fun. Just remember, every action has a consequence." She rolled her eyes. "Please, don't start with your dramatic lines," she said and slammed the door behind her. That night, I sat quietly, but my mind raced. I'd suspected she was cheating, but this was confirmation. Instead of confronting her again, I decided to play the long game. Smart and silent. I pulled out my laptop and began a plan that would make her regret ever laughing that way. You see, Sophie didn't know that our house, the cars, and even her small business were all under my name. She had access to my money only because I'd trusted her with joint accounts. And her new date? I found out who he was. A coworker named Lucas, recently divorced, known for flirting with married women. The next morning, Sophie came home humming like nothing had happened. "Don't give me that look," she said, smirking. "You said you wouldn't be jealous." I smiled. "Of course not, Sophie. In fact, I think it's time we make things official." A week later, I told her I had a surprise. I said I was investing in her business and needed her signature for a new partnership. She was thrilled. She signed every paper without reading, just like I knew she would. But those weren't business documents. They were divorce papers, property transfer cancellations, and bank account updates that removed her access to everything. 3 days later, while she was out with Lucas again, I moved her things out of the house, changed the locks, and froze the joint accounts. When she came home, she found the locks changed and a single envelope taped to the door. Inside, there was a copy of her signed documents and a note that said, "You wanted freedom. Here it is. Don't be jealous when I move on, too." She called me over and over, crying, yelling, begging me to open the door. "Ethan, please. I didn't mean it. It was just a joke." But I didn't answer. I simply texted her one message. Jokes are funny when no one gets hurt. You forgot that part. A few weeks later, Lucas dumped her. Word spread around her office about their affair, and she lost her job for violating company policy. Suddenly, her laughter was gone, replaced by regret and humiliation. Months passed, and one evening, she showed up at my new apartment, eyes red and face pale. "I ruined everything, Ethan," she said softly. "I just wanted to make you jealous. I never thought you'd actually let me go." I looked at her for a long moment, then said, "You didn't lose me because of jealousy, Sophie. You lost me because you made me feel like I didn't matter." She broke down crying right there in the hallway. I didn't yell or insult her. I simply turned around and closed the door. Sometimes silence is louder than any revenge. Now, when I look back, I realize her laughter was the start of my freedom. Some betrayals don't need revenge. They destroy themselves. If you liked the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications.